Okay, so good evening. Um, this is going to be a series of videos for a guide for the inventory. Then there will be another set for the routine checks. So for the inventory, first of all, so right now I'm logged in as Mr. Alex. So to get to the inventory, scroll down. You should see inventory. Okay, inventory dashboard. Go to inventory dashboard. Here you can see um items that have gone in, like recent transactions, like ins and outs of the inventory. So now I'm going to start with setting up the store. Right now is one particular store has been set up in the software. So the software is built to handle multiple stores. So right now we just have one store. So I'm going to I want now let's say we made purchase of goods and we want to add them to the software. That's we want to add it to the inventory. We head into stock in, click on stock in, and then you can see in stock in, you can see the different batches that have gone into the software. So there was a batch from June 8th, so there's another one on June 8th too. So we click on create new batch, and this batch now decide where is it going to. In this case, it's going to main store. You can put notes here, things like the receipt number and all those type of any other detail you feel like you need to add for that particular batch, to like a description, a comment, whichever it is. So then we want to add items now to the batch. So let's say this particular batch now we had let's say clippers. So you see, as I'm typing, something is popping up. So right now you can see the clipper has been added. So the clipper is an item inside the software, so we can just add it straight up like this. But let's say the next item we want to add into this batch. So this batch now can have multiple items. So let's say the next item we want to add to this batch, it's an item that is not already recorded on the software, so the software doesn't know about it. You come to add new item, come here. So for instance, now I have tissue inside the software. You can see tissue. So but let's say I want to add something that is not here. So let's say hand sanitizer. So you can see as I'm typing, no items found. I click on add new item. Let's say uh, aftershave. Let's add aftershave. Aftershave. Say consumable or equipment. Let's say consumable. Then we'll put the price of one aftershave. So let's say one aftershave is like a 600. So let's just keep it 600. Since we're not selling here, just put the same price in and out. Then we'll click on create. So now you can see aftershave has been created and added. Now next time we come here to type aftershave, we don't need to add aftershave anymore to the items. We instantly get aftershave. So let's say we added aftershave. Let me delete. Let's say I added something that I don't want to see. So now I have aftershave and clippers were the only two things. Here you can edit their prices. So in case the price I stored in the software is not the price you got it for, you can edit the prices here. Now quantity. Let's say we got like 10 clippers, and then for quantity for aftershave, let's say we got like 100 aftershave. So if these are all the items you added, let's say this is a test batch. So let's say this is a test batch, and then we'll click on save. Now once we save this item, now it has been added to our the batch has been added, but so long as it has not been approved, we can't proceed. It won't show up on the dashboard of the inventory. So we have to now approve it. So here you clarify if there are any issues here. If you reject here, it doesn't show up. So let's say we had 10 clippers in the inventory. If you added 20 in this, okay, in this case now we added 10 more, we're expecting to see 20. But if this has not been approved, see, status is still pending. If it has not been approved, we don't see anything on the it will still remain 10 on the inventory. So let's approve this, and then say now it's letting you know that approving this batch will add it to the stock. So let's approve it. So that's been approved now. Now you can see these items will now be added to the stock. And let's go back to batches. We can get back to our inventory dashboard. Now on our inventory dashboard, now you see the total stock amount has increased. So here we can easily track how much the value of the things in stock based on those prices we punched in, but not just the value, we can see how many they are. So if you scroll down here now, you see those transactions. We added 10 clippers, we added 100 aftershaves. But let's say we want to actually see what is inside a store. We head to stores inventory, this option here. Click on store inventory. Now you can see we have one store here. We click on that main store. Now inside main store, now we can see how many clippers we have, how many aftershaves we have, how many tissue papers we have. All these are inside the store now. So let's say I'm done here. Head back to the home. Okay, I think I'm having network issues. And click on home again. Okay, and then I head to inventory, and then I look for. Now we've talked about when something is going in. What about when we want to get something out? So this particular task I just did of adding things in, only managers can add things in. So if I go in as another account, I won't be able to add things in. But now let's say I'm a supervisor. Now this next taking things out can be done by supervisors, but it needs to be approved. So the approval and rejection can only be done by managers. So let's say I want to add things, I want to take things out of the inventory. So before I take it physically out, I have to come here and make the apply to get those things. So I go to stock out option. And when I go to stock out option, you can see different entries of things that were collected. So let's say we create a new request. We'll come here and this is our new request. Who am I taking it as? So right now you can see all these three stores, all these three shops. Because of you as the manager, you are attached to all three. But if you have a supervisor now that is only attached to one, he sees only one, or she sees only one, or sees only two, whatever they are attached to. So let's take as a, let's say it's exclusive. I want to make this collection. Then we create, select the store you are taking from, the use. So you can say, is it for shop use? Maybe you want to give it to a customer, or whichever, maintenance, whichever one. So I'll just leave it as shop use. And then here I put in the item I want to take. So let's say we want to take out some tissue paper. As I'm typing, just like before, tissue paper. So here we can't create, because of you can only take what is currently in the software. So we can't create something that does not exist and take it out. So that's why you are not seeing the option to create. So I'll take out tissue paper, and let's say you can see there's a number available. You can see how much tissue paper is currently available. Let's say we want to take out 20 tissue paper, 20. If I try to take out 100 and sorry, if I try to take out 200, it won't go, because I cannot take out more than we have. So let's say we take out 20 tissue paper, and let's say we take out 3 clippers. So let me add clippers. I want to take out three, let's say 2, and then let's say after shave, I want to take out 2 after shave. So as I'm typing after shave, it shows up, and then let's say I want to take out 2. I've added all the items I want. If I don't want a particular item, I can always remove it, and then I click on submit request. Okay, this is a bug.